They're off and racing now. Regal Sachet began with them. Like a Beal was slow to move, and soon after the start, Stay Lucky dropped back towards the end of the field, and first out is Only a Lady, tackled immediately by Alamonte. In the centre is Malinti going forward as well through the first 200 metres, but Alamonte's going to clear them and lead out by 2 lengths. Malinti is second, moving up to third on the outside is Snard Dame, and Only a Lady dropped in fourth on the inside of Miss Perron. One further back is Kensington Palace, who's got into a good place past the 1600 metres on the outside of Marine Spirit. 2 lengths further back in the field then Kilmore Key, and she's being followed by Western Reality, Hit and Run. Mazawa over on the inside and a half a length away to Zashaline, who took off at the 1400 to go forward. 1.5 further back in the field then at the head of the other horses was Tropic, and she's followed then by Stay Lucky over on the inside of Regal Sachet, and Like a Beal whipped them in past the 1200, and the field is strung out over plenty of territory with Alamonte the leader about 2.5 to 3 lengths in front. Running second is Snard Dame, a length Malinti third, and Miss Perrona's fourth the outside. 1.5 to Only a Lady, followed by Kensington Palace. 1 Marine Spirit, a half to Kilmore Key. 1 further back is Zashaline, followed by Hit and Run over on the outside of Western Reality. 3 lengths Masawa, 2 lengths to Tropic, followed by Stay Lucky, and then Regal Sachet with Like a Beal last in a strung out field past the 800. Alamonte the leader before the home turn. Snardame a length and a half away second. Malinti's had a good run third on the inside of Miss Perron. Back behind those horses then Only a Lady on the inside of Kensington Palace, who's had a perfect run now, and Oliver pulls it to the outside to start a run. Zashaline's got onto her back, and then Marine Spirit when they corner with Mazawa getting up on the inside at the 400, and Snardame moved up to Alamonte, but Kensington Palace looked to be kidding on the outside. Now Oliver let her have her head, and she took the lead, drew half a length in front. Running on is Only a Lady, and down the outside Zashaline and Marine Spirit, followed by Kilmore Key. Kensington Palace the leader, broke 2 lengths in front of Only a Lady. Marine Spirit is running on with Kilmore Key. Kensington Palace clear though near the line, and Kensington Palace wins at last. A length and a half Marine Spirit, flying home Kilmore Key. I think grabbed third in front of Only a Lady. In behind those Zashaline, Malinti. They're followed then by Stay Lucky, Regal Sachet, and then Tropic and Alamonte over on the inside from Snardame and Miss Perron. Western Reality well back as Like a Beal, and Hit and Run towards the end. In fact, she was last to finish.
That's why Damien Oliver's the best. Number 7, Kensington Palace, 280 and 150, a perfect ride. Second, number 9, Marine Spirit, $5.80, and it's a photo for third. No, number 2's gone into the frame. Number 2, Kilmore Key, $4.40.
2 third Kilmore Key, so it's 7, 9 and 2 officials. 7, 9 and 2, and the most emphatic victory in the Wakeful Stakes by Kensington Palace, the nominal favourite for Thursday's Oaks. 4th Only a Lady, and 5th home Zashaline, and the time 2 minutes 4.3, sprinting the last 600 in 35.4. Well, she kept in about 5th or 6th placing on the outside and was cruising when they came round the home turn. Oliver pulled her out 3 wide. He took the issue to them at the 300, where she raced to the front and has been far too good. Let's join Clem Dempsey in the mounting yard.
Well, I've got Mr. and Mrs. David Haynes. You won 3 Cox Plates, Melbourne Cups, Oaks. It gives you a big thrill to win these group races, doesn't it, David?
Oh, sure does. At the moment, I'm out of breath. I thought the track bias today would be a real problem for us, but she's just good enough to overcome it.
No doubt about your strike rate.
Well, you've got to keep it going. You can't live on last year's champions, can you?
And group racing is what it's all about.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What about the Oaks, David?
Well, she'll be running in the Oaks, and we'll hope for the best.
Do you think she might be even better suited over a bit longer?
She's bred to stay, and, you know, hopefully she is, but I'll let the horse do the talking on the day of the race.
David and Mrs. Haynes, congratulations on a great win today, and enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, and a special thrill too, because Kensington Palace is by Kingston Rule, which won a Melbourne Cup for the Haynes, and is out of Reganza, who was also raced by the Haynes family. Bred at Kingston Park Studs here at Merricks North on the Mornington Peninsula, and they'd take a special thrill in this particular win. And she does look, on face value, unbeatable in the Oaks on what she did today. There's nothing that didn't run here that could threaten her, and she looks to have everything that ran in the race completely covered from my point of view. Yes, very, very good performance. And let's join Channel 10. Letzi and Oliver.
Yeah, she's just been screaming out for distance, John, and finally up to 2,000 metres today. Damien, you must feel pretty confident going into the Oaks now because being at Flemington too, I noticed the last run she was very unlucky, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. She just needed 2,000 metres plus to find her best, and she did today.
She give you a nice ride. She settled down beautiful. Speed nice.
Yeah, she's a beautiful staying filly, and you know that's all she's wanted to do from the word go.
You got no worries about the way the race, the Oaks will be run?
Not really, no. I just hope it's not a biased track to the fence like it is today.
No.
Unless you're near the rails today, it's going to be very hard to win, mate.
Yeah, she's a very good filly though. She's got a big year ahead of her next year too, Damien.
Absolutely, yeah. She might be Cup's chance next year.
Yeah, good luck, mate, and good luck later in the carnival.
Thanks, mate.
Johnny Letts with winning jockey Damien Oliver, and I'm sure we're going to hear more from Damien coming back with Let's Eddie's pony through the next few days. Let's rejoin Channel 10.
Better and arguably she should have been right in the finish of the 1,000 guineas, and we've just been waiting to get her up in ground. You know, she's by Kingston Rule and she's out of a granddaughter of Busted, so she's bred to run the trip.
You told me about 4 or 5 weeks ago she'd win the Oaks, and I think you're going to be right.
Oh, well. It looks all right, doesn't it?
And I thought it was a very clever ride too. He didn't get cluttered up and got back to the rail in the straight too.
Yeah, well, really, the way the track's racing, there was only one or two. There was 2 ways you could ride it. It was either a hooker at the start and try and just hope for luck on the fence, or push his luck and go early, and that's what he did.
Can you look a bit further ahead than the Oaks? Damien's just anointed to maybe a Cups horse next year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He ought to leave those decisions to me.
Well done.
Thank you.
Lee Friedman, the winning trainer, and Damien Oliver, the winning rider, returning on this.
And Peter Donegan joining Lee Friedman, the winning trainer there, courtesy Channel 10. Yes, a big win and pretty hard to beat in the Oaks, there's no doubt about that.
And thank you to Greg Miles. Just repeating those placings in the Wakeful Stakes: 7, 9 and 2, 7 Kensington Palace from Marine Spirit and Kilmore